Have you ever wondered what is exactly below the ground you are standing on? We always look up at the sky, but the biggest secret of human history is not above, but very below. In old stories, there is mention of hidden paths, such paths that were made to avoid destruction, where worship was done and where big governments hid their deep secrets. The Turkish city of Derinkuyu, where 20,000 people lived underground. The old stories of America, where people went down to avoid destruction. And the restricted mountain of Russia, in which the world's largest complex is built. These three separate places, but point to the same truth. Humans have always tried to hide their secrets under the ground. After all, what is in this depth, and who is stopping you from going there today? Welcome to Scope History Videos. Viewers, the first solid proof of a hidden world under the ground was found in Turkey in the 1960s. In Cappadocia, a man was repairing his house. He dropped a wall and saw that there was not a foundation stone behind it, but a tunnel. As the tunnel progressed, it was divided into roads and descended deeper into the ground. The discovery he made was the entrance to a city that had been closed for centuries, whose existence has been forgotten. Today we know this place by the name of Derinkuyu. It is located at a depth of about 280 feet below the ground, and according to the information so far, it has spread to 18 levels. Archaeologists estimate that at one time 20,000 people could have settled here, where there was also a place for family, livestock, food and water. In practice, it was like a small town, but completely hidden under the ground. Its structure and design are quite amazing. Narrow roads open into large communal halls, round stone doors, some of which weigh half a ton. Ventilation shafts passed through many levels to deliver fresh air. Some are so deep that modern high-rise towers should be turned upside down. There were wells here from which water was drawn. Storage rooms, kitchens and small chapels were all carved in that volcanic stone. Derinkuyu was not a temporary shelter dug in a hurry. It was a fully functioning city, which was properly engineered to keep life under the ground for a long time. But how it was built is still a mystery. It is understandable to carve a room in volcanic stone, but digging millions of cubic feet of stone, strengthening rooms, cutting such air shafts that still work today, and doing all this with just hand tools is not an ordinary thing. Archaeologists say that it was dug 100 BC, that is, 2,100 years ago. But still, the precision of the ventilation shafts and the large volume of the removed stone do not match the tools that historians say were available at that time. Modern engineers have admitted that cutting and maintaining such a structure will still be a big challenge. But why was it built after all? Its general explanation is that it used to work as a shelter. Historically, there have been repeated attacks on Cappadocia, which the Persians, Byzantines and Mongols had done. The ability to disappear under the ground is a strong defense. From this concept, Derinkuyu was a big bunker, a place where thousands of people could wait to escape the danger above. Shelter for a short time. Then why were worship halls and alcoholic bars built here? But this explanation does not answer the question that if the purpose was only to take, that is, whatever the purpose was, it was not a temporary shelter. Some researchers also suggest that the religious places carved in the stone also indicate spiritual importance. Some say that Derinkuyu was increased layer by layer, generation after generation. Derinkuyu was infamous until the 1960s, not because it was destroyed, but because its entrances were closed. For centuries, the people living above did not know that there used to be a whole city below their houses. Even now, some parts of it are closed and some roads are blocked. Archaeologists suspect that there may be deeper levels here than this, but their map has never been made. Locals here claim that these tunnels are spread over miles, which connect Derinkuyu to other underground cities in Cappadocia, just like today's highways, but underground. If this is true, then whatever has been revealed so far is only a small part of this system. Derinkuyu may be the largest and most famous, but it is not alone. It is just a door to a very large underground network, an underground world that has spread below central Turkey and has not been fully understood even today. If the tunnels of Cappadocia kept people safe, then the tunnels below the ancient pyramids in Mexico were closed in a very strange way. Under the ruins of Teotihuacan, which was once a city of more than 100,000 people, archaeologists have discovered such underground paths that have been deliberately hidden for almost 2,000 years. The most famous discovery was in 2003, when heavy rains made a sinkhole near the Temple of the Feathered Serpent. Local archaeologist Sergio Gomez dug himself into that hole and found such an entrance that was deliberately closed with large stones. As soon as he entered, he realized that he had entered such a tunnel that goes directly under the pyramids. This path was about 330 feet wide and ended at some closed rooms under the temple's center. The discovery made by Gomez and his team was not just a constructive miracle, but a mystery that still confuses experts today. There were offerings inside the tunnel, which included jade, i.e., precious stones, sepias, and thousands of precious things. These included wonderful clay pots and strange and rare objects. But the most disturbing discovery was the liquid mercury, which was shining like sparkling water in the light. Why would an ancient pre-Columbian culture bring mercury to underground tunnels? This substance is unique and extremely poisonous, and a lot of effort is required to mine it for decades. No one believed that mercury was used in America until it was verified in these rooms. Some researchers say that this substance was a sign of the underwater river or lake, a surface like a mirror that shows the limit between life and death. Others consider it to be part of a cosmic landscape underground, a tiny model of the universe, where patterns of transformation were performed. Tunnel engineering deepens this mystery. Carefully ground pyrite and hematite were placed on its walls. These were materials that presented a scene of a starry sky in the light of a lamp. Here, reflective minerals were also used to mark the obscured orbs, which were probably used to reveal planets or stars. It was not a hidden sanctuary like Derinkuyu. It was a carefully made underworld world, a place where priests and rulers would go into darkness so that they could relive the stories of the creation of the universe and talk to the gods. The tunnel was deliberately closed in ancient times, The big stones had blocked the way, and the access was closed for about 2,000 years. Whoever closed it, he wanted to make sure that no one could enter again. But it must have taken a lot of effort to make it, finding a way out of the volcanic stone, decorating the walls with reflective minerals. Bringing mercury from remote areas were not ordinary tasks. These were thought-provoking, secretive tasks. The pyramids of Teotihuacan were not just monuments, rising towards the sky. Rather, they were also gateways to dive into the ground. Above, the Avenue of Dead was spread for miles. Underneath, secret tunnels formed rivers, stars, and cosmic worlds, which the common citizen could never see. This repetition, open view above, hidden rituals below, symbolize such a culture where secrecy was as important as power. In the Andes mountain range of Peru, the place of Chavandivanta shows us something strange. Such tunnels that were made to transform the human mind. Chavandivanta was a ceremonial center that was thriving between 1200 and 500 BC at first glance. Its stone temples look like other ancient places of the Andes. But below the surface, there is such a network of galleries and roads that cannot be found anywhere else in this area. These tunnels were neither to accommodate thousands of people nor to hide the rulers. They were designed to manipulate sound, light, and human perception. Yes, the archaeologists studying this site have called these galleries echo chambers and disorienting labyrinths. Some roads are so narrow that a person can hardly pass through. Others suddenly open up in large rooms where when you make a sound, it feels like that same sound is coming back to you, and that too from every direction. In 1992, a group of farmers decided to dry a pond in Zhejiang province, China, for generations. Water was filling a natural well, and the locals thought it was just a natural thing. But when the water was pumped out, whatever came in front of it shook everyone. Under the pond, there was an entrance to a cave carved with a very large hand, and it was not alone. In the next few years, more than 24 such rooms were discovered, which are now known as Longyu caves. Each room is very large. High ceilings, large holes, and large marks of tools on the walls. But there is no historical record, writing, or local history of their construction. It seems as if an ancient culture has carved an entire underground complex and then erased every mark of its existence. The scale of Longyu caves is really amazing. Different rooms are up to 100 feet high, whose floors are so large that aircraft hangars can fit in them. The inner part is carefully made. There are marks of a similar hole on each floor. In total, it took about 1 million cubic meters of stone to dig these caves. With modern tools, this is a very big job. With modern technology, it seems almost impossible. Archaeologists say that they were carved at least 2,000 years ago, but there is no mention of them in any record. In a culture like ancient China, which was so careful in record keeping, how is it possible for such a big project to disappear from history? Some say these were stone pits, but if so, why were the walls finished with decorative chisel marks? And why are these rooms completely empty? There is no marble, no artifacts. This secret is still a secret. Humanity has always hidden what is most important under the ground: city, weapons, And perhaps such secrets that we are not allowed to know. Everything is buried in history, waiting to be excavated. I hope you will like and share Scope History videos. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next amazing video.